Hey everyone, Linda here, coming back at you with another video today. Happy Sunday. Today I'm just going to do a little video. I just want to give everybody an update on who all requested a book from me. I did get most of the books mailed off Wednesday, and I did send an email to let everyone know that I had shipped the books out, and I have a couple more that I need to get out. I'm going to send those out tomorrow on Monday. I've been having car problems, so I didn't get to make it back to the post office to get the rest of the book shipped out, but I will do it tomorrow, and I will send an email to who all requested a book who haven't gotten one, who haven't received an email from me. I will send an email out and let you know that the books have been shipped. And so let's get started. I'm going to do my August TBR. If you've been a subscriber with me for a while, some of the books are still on my TBR that I've done before. Yeah, I haven't made it through all of them yet. It's slow going. Like I said, I've been on read slow for a long time, and my problem is I like to watch TV too much. So I'll be watching TV and then I can't read the book and watch TV too. So yeah, I got to get it together. So hopefully in August, I'm going to try to make it through half of these books so I can add some new ones to it. I have added a few new ones because I did finish a couple, maybe about 2 or 3 off of my list. But anyway, but I have got some new subscribers, so it'll be new to some subscribers out there. And I have added a few new ones to my TBR, so let's go through that. And I also have a little haul here when I went to Books A Million. I don't think I showed you. I know I showed some of the books that I purchased in that Books A Million video that I did when I went to Books A Million. But I also want to show them to you too here. So I mentioned I think I mentioned that I'm reading this book. This book I'm reading, Amanda Bouchet, Breath of Fire. I've started on that. I think I'm on page. Look, this is far I've gotten chapter 6 on page 57, and this is like a fantasy novel. I'm not going to read the back. I've read the back of these before, but it's Amanda Bouchet, Breath of Fire, and this is the second book in the series. I read the first book. I really enjoyed it, so I went and bought the whole series. Here's the third book in the series, so once I finish this, I'll start on this one. This is part of my goal in August is to finish. Hopefully I'll finish this up and I can start the third book and finish it. But so far so good. Is very interesting, and it's like a paranormal romance. Amanda Bouchet, Breath of Fire, and it's the Kingmaker Chronicles. Next, I'm going to read this. When I finish this one, I'm trying to read both of these at the same time. So yeah, this is Soul by Leslie McAdam. Because in a series, I don't like reading them back to back. So I'm reading this, and once I finish it, I'm trying to read both of these at the same time. So once I finish this, then I'll probably start on this one, but I'm also reading this too, and this is Soul by Leslie McAdams. I'm trying to read both of these at the same time. I haven't started on this yet, but this shouldn't take me that long because it's not that thick, and it's like a military romance, I think, a contemporary, and I think this is gonna be a series that said book 1, but I hope this just only on if it's a series, I hope it be on different couples, because look, if it's on the same couple, I'm like, oh my goodness. So we'll see. Then if I read it and I really like it, then I want it to be on the same couple, but we'll see how it goes. And that's Soul by Leslie McAdam. And I got this from the Romance Reveal book box, so it sounded interesting, so I was like, yeah, I gotta try it out. And it's a Love in Transition series, so we'll see if it's on this couple or if it's just gonna be on a different couples, and if it's dealing with soldiers. Let's see. Next I have on like I already showed you this, and this is the second book in the Kingmaker Chronicles. It's Heart on Fire. This is on my TBR for next month. I had started reading this. I was reading Breath of Fire, and this was the second book I was reading. But I couldn't hardly get through. This is a historical, and this is an old book, and this was published back in 1995, and I tried to, it was just moving too slow, and the female character was working my nerves because you know how you get those female, they act like they don't like the main male character. You know, she can't stand him, she don't like him, but then when he hug her and kiss her and whatever she give, I can't stand those kind. Cause if you like the guy, just go ahead and just go for it. Don't be acting like you don't like him and you can't stand. I just can't. I'm like, I can't do it. And it's The Heart of the Storm by Pamela Willis. I said, I'm just going to put this to the side right now because she was working my nerve. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, I made it this far, to page 131. And I was like, Yeah, and then it was kind of moving kind of slow. And it's about the Civil War. But it hasn't started yet. It's like on the verge of the Civil War. And it's Clint McCarter and Josie Campbell. And Clint McCarter is working for the Union. And, well, I guess it's not the Union yet because, like I said, the war hasn't started yet. But he's like, the president sent him with a message to her father. Her father is like a general or something. But when he get there, he finds out that her father has had a stroke. And that's how he meet Josie. Because he goes to their farm and he has a message from the president. But it's like he going into enemy territory because they live in the South. And her and her brother, they also run in the underground. They trying to help slaves escape to the north. So they also have like underground. They're helping the slaves escape to the north. But yeah, she was, yeah. So I had to put this down and I was like, I'll come back to it later because right now it's not doing it for me. So that's when I started reading Heart on Fire. And I said, let me start this because I knew I would be really into this one. So I'm just going to put this to the side for now. Like, I'll come back to that later. And next I have Kaki Warner, Chasing the Sun. I know most of you have seen this one. This is the third book in the Blood Rose trilogy. It's a Western, a historical Western. I had to put that on my list. Because I read the first book. The first book in the series is Pieces of Sky, and then you got Open Country, and then you got Chasing the Sun. And this is on the third brother. Because the second book, I didn't like it too much. Open Country was okay. I really enjoyed Pieces of Sky. That's why I went ahead and bought this trilogy. Pieces of Sky was excellent. Open Country was, I must just say it was good. And I'm going to try to finish this up, Chasing the Sun, next month. Hopefully I can get through that. Next, this is another book that I had put on here, The Charmer by Avery Flynn. And this is from Reveal Book Box. I got this out of there and it sounded interesting to me. I'll read you a little bit of this. I probably read it on here before, but I'll read it again. Hot, filthy rich, and unusually irresistible, Hudson Carlyle just met the one woman in Harbor City who's immune to his legendary charm. Nerdy ant researcher Felicia Hartigan is the unsexiest dresser ever. She trips over air and she's in love with totally the wrong man. Hudson can't stop thinking about her. So when I found out she was like a nerdy and clumsy, I was like, that what caught my attention. I was like, look, I got to check this out. So I put this on my TBR, a hot romantic comedy. So I guess it's going to have some, it's going to be kind of like a funny read. Yeah, when she says she's tripping and falling and carrying on, yeah. So this Avery Flynn, I can get that light out of it. Try to get that light off of there because I got my lamp sitting right here. And this is The Charmer, Avery Flynn, a hot romantic comedy. So I hope that's good. Added that to the TBR. Next I've shown this on here before. I haven't made it to this yet either. The Protector by Jodi Ellis Malpas. Yeah, I'm trying to get there, and this is a contemporary. And I had this on here ever since last year. Most of these books been on my TBR ever since last year. And this Masters of Crows, I'm trying to make it there. By Grace Draven. She's an excellent writer. I really enjoy her. I don't know what the other book is. She don't have any of her books listed in here. But I read, I've only read one book by her. Well, no, I think it was 2 books. And it was in a series. I really, really enjoyed it. I can't think of what the name of it is. So that's why I went and purchased Master of Crows. Because I liked her writing. And this is Grace Draven. This is like a fantasy novel. Fantasy romance novel. That's why her books are, the last two I read, but they were like fantasy. So I'm sure this is the same thing, like dealing with witches and stuff like that, or people who can do magic. And the last three books, these are new that I've added onto my TBR. Jaci Burton, Shot on Gold. It's a play-by-play novel. I'm sure this like it's in a series, or maybe it's like a hockey sports romance. It's a series. I haven't read any of her other books in this series, so this is the first one, and this was dealing with the Olympics. That's why I got it. It sounded interesting, so I'm gonna give this one a shot. I'll read a little bit of this. Will Mad Dog Madigan is making his second trip to the Winter Olympics, and he couldn't be happier. Hockey is his life, and playing for the U.S. team is a privilege. Then he meets U.S. figure skater Amber Sloan. She's beautiful, ambitious, and driven. Everything Will desires in a woman. He would love to show Amber how hot life off the ice can be. I might have read this on here before, but yeah, I'll just go ahead and read it again. And that's Jaci Burton, Shot on Gold. And next I have the Douchebag Series. I've read book 3 in the series, so I added these two. I got to read book 1. Book 1 is on my Kindle, so I'm also going to put that on my TBR, but I have my Kindle with me. I don't know what the first book is called. Let's look through here and see, can we find the name. They don't have it in here. Usually they sometimes have the series, the other books in the series listed in the book, but it don't. But I have the first one, so I'm just going to read it off my Kindle. I'm going to add that to my TBR too, so I can finish these up. So this is book 2, The Falling Hours by Sarah Nay. I hope I'm pronouncing her last name right. And these are like dealing with, what do you want to call it? Young adult, or they're in college. And the guys are on the wrestling team. And this is the Coaching Hours, the 4th book in the series. Like I said, I read the 3rd book in the series. This is the 4th book in the series. The Coaching Hours by Sarah Nay, and The Falling Hours by Sarah Nay. This is book 2. This is book 4. I don't have book 1. Like I said, it's on my Kindle, and I will be reading that. I don't think you have to read them in order, because like I said, I read the 3rd book, and that's how I found out. I was like, oh, these sound pretty good. So I was like, let me go and get the whole series. So those are all the books I have on my August TBR. I'm going to try to get through most. I know I'll probably not make it through most of them, but at least, let me see how many I got on here. 3, 6. I'm going to try to read 5 next month. Hopefully I can get through 5 or 6. I'm going to see how fast I can go through them. I'm going to have to just make myself go through them. And last but not least, I have my little haul here that I got from Books A Million. If any of you see my Books A Million video, I got Too Wild to Wed by Eloisa James. So I did get that. And I got Maria Vale, The Last Wolf, and this is like a paranormal romance, and this is a historical, and this is The Last Wolf by Maria Vale, The Last Wolf, The Legend of All Wolves. I wonder, is this gonna be like a series too? I don't know, but I love this cover. Mostly the cover caught my attention. I was like, let me get it, and I read the back of it, and it sounded interesting. Both of those. And I got another Jaci Burton book, this is a play-by-play novel too, so I also bought this one for the cover too. Yeah, that cover has it going on. The perfect play, and this one is dealing with football. And so I guess the play-by-play is dealing with it's not the same sports. I guess it's dealing with like different sports, because the other one dealing with hockey, I think. The guy's in the Olympics, and he playing hockey. So this one is dealing with football, and yeah, I got this for the cover too. But I read the back of it, and it sounded interesting, so I said, let me check that out. So those are 3 books that I got from Book A Million, and I also bought this Alice Through the Looking Glass book. Yeah, I got this right here. Look, I cannot think of anything, but this is called I cannot think. What? My mind is just gone right now. Yeah, but it's the book. Yeah, what you put in here. Yeah. mind is just like, yeah, I'm out of it right now. But I thought this was cute, so I got it. Alice Through the Looking Glass. With the Queen of Hearts, the rabbit. And I forgot what they call him now. I can't think. Yeah, but it's the Alice Through the Looking Glass bookmark. There we go. It's the bookmark. I thought it was cute. And I also bought some, let's see here. Some magnets. But these two I got from somewhere else. But I'll show them to you too. Hold on just a minute. My phone was ringing there. I'll have to call them back later. I got this bookmark, and it had Nashville on it, but it had a couple on there, so I thought it was cute, so I got it. But I didn't get this from Books A Million. I got this from another store, but I thought it was cute. Anything dealing with romance with a couple. And I got this one. This is Music City is for Lovers. I saw this one. I thought it was cute, too. I got this one. And I got these two from Books A Million. This is Ariel from The Little Mermaid. This is so cute. I love The Little Mermaid, so I picked this up too. I got this one from Books A Million. And I got this one too. I'm Simply a Book Drunkard. I got this from Books A Million too. So that's all I have for now. And like I said, I just wanted to come on here and do a little book haul and show you what I have on my TBR for next month, and let everyone know that I did get the books off, and I will be mailing the rest of them off tomorrow. And that's all I have for now. I hope everyone continue to enjoy their Sunday, and until next time, keep reading those romances, and I'll see you later. Bye.